I'd say gun education is very, very important. Guns are very dangerous, lethal machines. People can get killed or kill somebody if they don't use them properly.
Daryl Beakey, an avid woodsman, loves few things more than hunting. As someone who's been hunting for nearly 30 years, he knows gun education is no joke. Although Canada's long gun registry was recently terminated, gaining access to a firearm is still an extensive and rigorous process. In Ontario, every gun hunter must pass both the Canadian Firearms Safety Course exam as well as the Ontario Hunter Education Course exam. These exams help to ensure safe conduction of firearm and hunting regulations. The laws of hunting legally here in Ontario are strict. There are specific times, methods, and seasons of hunting that are only allowed in a particular area for a particular animal during a specified period. Firearms instructor Jim Salisbury explains why gun education is so important.
It ensures that people who are going to possess firearms know how to use them properly, know how to store them properly, transport them properly, so they don't injure themselves or someone else.
Hunting is a tradition that's exceptionally prevalent in Ontario. Statistics show that there are more than 400,000 hunters in the province alone, and all of those hunters know that careless hunting is considered an offense. Hunters who shoot firearms negligently without discretion for persons or property are liable for a fine of up to $25,000, imprisonment, or both, with eligibility to be subject to charges under the Criminal Code.
The other thing with gun education, it's very, very important that people are taught how to handle guns. I remember back to when I was 15 years old and took hunter safety, and the first two things that I learned are treat every gun as if it was a loaded gun, and number two, never point at anything you don't intend to kill.
Although obtaining a gun and hunting license is a strenuous and significant process, some people may be unaware of just how diligent the procedure really is. With recent devastating shootings in both Canada and the United States, some people are more concerned than ever about gun use near residential neighborhoods. David James, a father who lives in a neighborhood near popular hunting areas, explains his worries about being too close to guns.
I think my biggest concern would be for the kids. Living so close to a wooded area and cornfields and farmers' fields and whatnot, having trails that do go through them with the kids playing around, I think that, that'd be any parent's worry.
This poses the question, how can hunters and the general public come together in unison?
I would have to say I don't know if there is one, but maybe a buffer zone. Being so close to populated areas with kids and other families, I think if we knew for sure that they had some sort of area that they weren't allowed to hunt within, I don't know if they do or not, but I think that would definitely put a lot of people at ease knowing, that people weren't allowed to hunt, so close to houses.
Although there is a specified distance hunters must be from residential housing, most residents are unaware of these regulations, validating their concern.
As long as you can show competency again on using them and you have a good background, so things like violent crime, trafficking and narcotics, things like that, you'll have a hard time getting a gun license.
Hunting is a traditional pastime exerted and treasured by many Canadians, and although guns are generally viewed as a negative thing, hunters ensure they only use them for the positive. For Spoke TV, I'm Stephanie Snedden.